Phillip Wilder,
Yes, sir.
Cincinnati with us. Just wrapped up Big 12 Pro Days. We just had Luke Kandra on.
Yep.
You know him. And to be in this position where your future is perhaps the NFL, what is this like right now?
Amazing. Feel good. I'm blessed. I'm blessed for the opportunity to go.
You got to block for a guy named Corey Kiner who's going to be here tomorrow. And you had this really, Lou and Luke, and you've got a really solid offensive line. What do you think you guys did, to help each other get to this point?
We play for each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We always out with each other. We do everything as a unit. And when you play as one, everything going to be good. We love running the ball.
Yeah, y'all do.
Love running the ball for him.
yeah. What's it like with Corey Kiner behind you and just knowing that if you just give him a little bit that he's going to take a lot?
Sometimes you might not even have to block the dude. He's going to run him over and keep going.
Yeah.
That's how type of running back he was. Back-to-back 1,000.
We just talked to Luke about this. The season didn't go like you wanted. 5-7, Big 12. It's a transition still, although Cincinnati had that great run to the semifinals, 3 or 4 years ago. What was it like this year? What was missing?
I think we started the season off 5-2. We did everything we were supposed to do. We was out there playing good, and then we just hit a little stumble, rock. A couple people go down. Brennan Sorsby throwing the mess out the ball. Like, he's throwing beautiful. Corey running. It's just like little stumbles here and there, and that's how our season ended like that.
Did that add up, like the loss, and then all of a sudden it's 3 losses, and it's 4, and then you're like, oh, man, we got to win.
Oh, we got to win the game.
Yeah, like how much did
that?
that?
5 wins for like 5 games straight.
Yeah.
Like, let's get this bowl game. It just kept adding on.
Did you guys feel that pressure, though, like every week? Like, we got 2 more games.
We got 2 more games to get one. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to get out of your head, right? And then, as opposed to just early in the season, it's like, okay, this is the opponent, let's go beat them. Mm-hmm. Now you're thinking about, what the numbers are, right? Yeah. But Luke told us this. Scott never left the locker room. Coach Satterfield never did. You guys always believed.
Yeah.
What is a testament to him and the coaching staff that in that moment that you guys didn't just go
It was like we have love for each other. Mm-hmm. We everything we did was as a unit, especially us as O-line. And, our head coach was an offensive-minded person, and he loved O-line. So, Coach Satterfield was amazing to be around. He always kept us tight.
You're a Georgia guy. You went to Southeast Missouri State and then eventually transferred to Cincy a couple years ago. What did you know about Cincy going in, and what have you learned about Cincy, the school, the community, and all of that the last couple of years?
They love Cincinnati. That was, coming from SEMO and moving up to Cincinnati, they loved it. I'm seeing the fans, and I see how the people are dedicated to the team. Everybody loved being out there. It make you want to play for everybody there.
What was it like going from SEMO to Cincinnati? Did it feel like the locker rooms are different?
The locker room, the people, the body types, everything. Yeah. It's the trenches where they change at. So when I got there, I'm like, oh, yeah, they good. These people good.
Nippert is not the biggest of the stadiums, and there's a few others in the Big 12 that are at 40,000 or so.
But the people and the energy they have, it feels like the biggest stadium ever.
I do hear that about Nippert. That
it's like you can't hear. Mm-hmm. If we on defense, you can't hear nothing.
Yeah.
So you're from Jonesboro, Georgia, which is essentially Atlanta. It's in the greater Atlanta area.
Southside.
So what is the high school competition like? What is that? How did that prepare you for the next levels?
In high school, we were 6A. Yeah. So we played teams like Tucker, Stevenson, Lowndes, Valdosta. A lot of good teams. And, a lot of them players, Bama offers, Clemson, a lot of teams like that. So, every week you had to be prepared for somebody that's good.
Every day now, between now and the draft, is it more exciting as you get closer, or is it nerve-wracking, or what?
I believe that now that I have finished Pro Day, is more exciting and more happiness. Before this, it was anxiety and, I got to do this, I got to do that.
Well, they watch what you do on film. They know everything about you. They know how long your hands are, all that kind of stuff. But it's interesting that 1 or 2 drills can be the difference between a 3rd round or 7th round or undrafted free agent. What is that feeling of knowing that?
You're going to try to do every drill the best you can, but you have a place in your mind, I know this drill going to get me paid.
got to get you paid.
Yes. Certain drills that you know you're good at, I'm like, this going to get me paid. I'm going to go extra. You going hard on every drill, but it's like your head going to tell you, okay, I know this drill right here. Everybody going to be back and be like, ooh, I like that.
Where are you training right now?
I was training in Atlanta at Legacies.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Well, back home. That's good.
Home.
Yeah.
It's ran by all the Falcons players.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. And that's got to be good to, you get a lot of advice from them, right?
Mm-hmm. Muhammad Sanu, Julio Jones, all them up there.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like playing with Luke Kandra? I mean, just as far as here's a guy that obviously is a great player, but, what did you observe being on the line alongside him?
I'm next to him.
Yeah.
I play right tackle. He make life easy.
Oh, yeah. That's
Especially when I first got there. When our coaching staff changed from Louisville to Cincinnati, right? Mm-hmm. And he was at Louisville.
Yeah.
And he knew everything. So, your first year, he'll tell you some stuff, and you'd be like, okay, that's easier that way. We're getting the game, everything fluid. Sometimes he'll tell you what's going to happen before it happens. And that's how Luke Kandra play. He's a step ahead.
Well, that also says a lot about you that you were smart enough to realize that pretty quickly, too.
And then the next year, it's like, okay, you don't taught me everything. Now I know I can teach everybody else what to do.
Was he able to kind of fill you in on the Cincinnati, living there, being a native guy? And I had to ask him. I know it's the cliche thing to always ask, but were you a Skyline chili guy? Did you get down with that?
I wasn't no Skyline.
Okay.
I can't even name a spot in Atlanta that compares to that.
Right.
Ain't nothing.
We agree.
It's hot dog, chili, and cheese.
Yeah. There you go. That's exactly
it.
That's exactly.
What's your spot in Atlanta?
American Deli, touchdown.
Okay.
Touchdown, yeah.
Yeah, touchdown's real good. Yeah.
So,
y'all eat touchdown before?
We've been there to. I think for me, I don't know. It's been 3 to 5 Super Bowls, and maybe 3 or 4 Super Bowls. But we've been there for NCAA tournaments, regionals. I think we haven't been there for the draft or anything, but I love that city.
Yeah,
I really do.
The food amazing, but it stick on you.
Okay,
the food stick on you.
Tell him where your Airbnb was.
Oh man!
So we get a house while we're at the Super Bowl.
Right.
I have a friend of mine that sets me up at the Omni, so I'm uptown, right?
Okay.
But
so what happened was we had one that was in Buckhead.
Okay.
And it got canceled the week before. And we were working for an owner who I would just say was stingy. But it was too late to change anything. So he said, if you can find a place for the same budget, then just go ahead and do it.
Okay.
So I'm looking online and I see this house. It's remodeled. It's done. I was like, man, that's a really nice, cool place. Right. So we get out. We're driving. The Uber driver's like, where are we going now? And we were in Bankhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, I thought that's what was canceled.
No.
Bankhead was canceled.
Buckhead was canceled.
Oh,
we were in
was in
Bankhead.
Oh,
we were in Bankhead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were in Bankhead.
And they're still alive.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you made it out.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it out.
No, I went to go on a walk the first morning, and they were like, don't do that.
Yeah. Don't even do it.
Don't do it. I was like, oh, okay. I was just trying to be like, oh, well, I mean, how bad can it be? It's like, Craig's like, it's every episode of the first 48.
30 spots. You don't even want to even drive that.
Yeah.
Who was the player?
Jamal Lewis.
Jamal Lewis says, you're not staying there, are you?
Yeah.
He wouldn't stay. Yeah.
I was like, well, can you hook us up? Like, Jamal, help me out.
No, you say Bankhead. Now you done changed my whole perspective. Bankhead.
Hey, we were there from Sunday to Sunday.
Yeah.
We made it a week.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it out.
They dropped. We stopped there. We went to go get our credentials or get something to eat. I came back, ended up being driven downtown to the Omni.
Right.
I never went back to see them again. I'd see them in the morning at the
place.
Yeah.
But I ain't going over there with y'all at.
No.
Me too. Y'all can come over here.
You have an enormous and bright and fun personality. Mm-hmm. Has it always been you this way, and where did that come from?
I don't know. I'm the type of energy guy, in the locker room, everybody want to talk to me. Yeah, when we around. But, when you looking at me, you don't think I'm that way. But, everybody know my personality is, very, I don't know how to explain it. I'll just
Gregarious, is that the right word?
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Gregarious, yeah. Man, it's great to get to know you. I know Craig. I got to know him by phone for one of his other guys, Kendall Paul, who's the small school guy that ran a 4.27. Yeah,
flying.
Yeah, flying. Unbelievable.
How many of those 40s is a 40? Is that 1.5 for you?
3.
Craig, thank you for bringing it by, man. Great to see you. It's fantastic. Good luck with what you're doing and the journey you have in front of me. And
Appreciate it.
I mean, pro scouts are going to love you. And I know they're going to watch you on film, and they're going to like that too. But they're going to love you, your personality. Don't ever lose that.
For sure. Never.
Right.
I done had it all my life.
Phillip Wilder from Cincinnati,
Appreciate it,
from
man.
Georgia
Yep.
originally, and this is 365 Sports.